Welcome back everyone to another episode of SevTech Ages. You can probably hear my voice. I'm feeling much better than I was last time I recorded. Um, Not that I was ever really feeling bad, but I at least feel like I sound quite a bit better. Last episode we entered into Age 1. We made a crafting table. You might be able to see it over there. Way over there, you can kind of see it. And I've been doing some stuff, been gathering some items for today's episode. And I found this. And this is really interesting. If we break that, that gives us a tin cluster, which is very handy. That is a spare net that I dropped. I'm going to put a sign. I made some signs because I was mining clay and I was using the signs for air pockets. I'm going to put a sign down and say, I want to say tin in this chunk. Because there is tin in this chunk. That was a like tin sample. Let's go ahead and hit the button that I made. By default the chunk button is F9, but I switched to F12. These are some chunk borders. So it looks like we have some tin in this chunk that we're standing in right now, somewhere down. We can read about this in a book that we'll get later. We don't have that book right now. Get rid of those. But yeah, I also had this guy grinding up some charcoal, and I have some wood over here that I'm going to grab. I don't think there's anything that you have that I need, so I'm just going to ignore you for now. Let's go sleep, and actually we won't bother sleeping just yet, because there's lots of stuff I want to do right as we start out this episode. Just some quick, basic, easy stuff that's going to make our life a whole lot better for now. So the very first thing I want to make, let's look at our advancement tree. The very first thing I want to make are chests and a furnace, and maybe a hoe and an anvil too. But right now, chest and a furnace are the first two things I want to make. So let's make like 4 chests, which I don't have space in my inventory for right now. There we go. Need to get this off my chest. We have normal chests, everybody. I'll put them right back here. Ah, it's been so long. I missed it so much. Oh, I can just dump all the crap that I'm not using in here. It's so great. Okay, that's good for now. We'll come back to that. Now we have a furnace, which is also cool. Now I don't know. I want to look up this furnace real quick because I just want to see what we can do with it. We can get ash from cooking down. It looks like logs. I'm curious, I know we can't smelt ore in this. We can cook food in here, that's nice. Looks like we can maybe cook up some stone. Ooh, cookies. Raw cookies, we can get cookies, cool. I just want to see what all we can, looks like we make a lot of stuff. How do we make can we make charcoal in there now? Oops, it switched because I hit the organize inventory button. It doesn't look. It looks like we're gonna need a kiln, which I don't think that's the one we want. I think we want this coke oven that we're gonna get from immersive engineering. I need to quit sniffling. You saw it in the last episode. I put up those things where I said muted sniffle, and I need to quit sniffling. Okay, I just needed my mic to sniffle, and that was better. I should be okay for a little while now. So we got this tin cluster. That will come in handy later. I don't know if we'll get to that quite this episode. But now I want to go ahead and put this melter down. And this stuff, again, this stuff is not going to be in like, this is not like its final spot. But we'll put it down just right here. There we go. And I'm going to need more of this porcelain clay, which I've kind of started grinding up a little bit more here. I put the clay in the chest. There we go. I kind of started grinding up a little bit more of that stuff here. It's been going pretty slow. But I need to get a casting basin and a, what else do I need to get? Casting basin, as well as a faucet for this, and then we can work on getting ores later. That's probably not what we're doing today, though. Actually, maybe we'll work on that today. We need a weak dowsing rod. How do we make that? DOWS. Dowsing rod. It takes logs, sticks, axe. We could actually probably make that right now. But I don't have an axe because mine broke. But look, we can do this so much easier now. Just like that. Wow, it's amazing. Let's just find a nice tree to cut down that's just a normal tree, not a special tree. Like this oak tree over here. Perfect. I just heard a skeleton. That trumpet noise in this mod pack, since bows aren't unlocked. Hello, lag. Since bows aren't a thing that are like unlocked. Oh hi, he's trying. He wants to shoot me. He wants to, but he can't. He can't figure out how. He gave me a bone. How nice of him. Since skeletons don't have bows, I guess they can't shoot me. Let's eat real fast. Okay, let's make this dowsing rod. I have sticks. I have wood. So we still have to make wood on the chopping block. We can't like craft it. It still makes these. That's okay. Sticks. There we go. We have a dowsing rod. Detect ores in a 48 block straight line. Okay. So we got this. We got this book, which will tell us how to use that, but we're not gonna start using that just yet. Let's dump out a whole bunch of stuff I'm not using right now. That I'm not using. I'm not using that book right now, or that book. Actually, I want to keep that. I'm not using this book right now, or these signs, or the flute, or the rattle, or my fluid bladder. Okay. So this will help us detect ores, but let's make these clay barrel things that they want us to make. So I have this clay. And we have that, and we have that. That is not right at all. How do we make clay barrel? Unfired clay. Oh, that's how you make it. That is a weird recipe. One of those. Unfired clay bowl. There. That and the extension. So these are two things that we need for achievements, so we'll throw that on there. Can we cook? I think we might be able to cook that on there. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. I doubt it works. If it doesn't work, we can just throw it in here. That's done. So there's the bottom of the barrel, and we also need to get the extender, please, if you would. Come to me. And let's go ahead and make a, I don't think it's going to work. Just throw it back in there. Let's go ahead and make a stone hoe, just to get that achievement out of the way. I don't really need to be hoeing any land right now, but if we want to, we can do that. There we go. We are just crossing off achievements left and right. We can also probably make a stirring pot. Pot. No, what's it called? Stir. Wooden basin is what it's called. We need more logs. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Climb up here and cut down this tree. I really should be better about planting saplings, but I don't know. I kind of want to clear off this island a little bit of trees anyway, so it's not a huge deal. We have an apple as well. Okay. Let's make a basin. And this basin is actually very handy because it will make making the leather a little bit easier. I think it just makes it a little bit faster more than anything. There we go. So we can put this down just wherever. Right there's fine. So I think how this works is, let's get our bladder real fast. I think it makes it so it requires less water maybe. So we can put that in there, and then we can make some salted hide if we get... Let's see, hide. Salted hide in a basin. It takes 3 raw hide, water, and salt. Which I know we have rawhide somewhere. There's 3 of that, and salt, which I just put in here. So we go 1, 2, 3, and salt. Stir it up. This should work. I don't know how many stirs it takes. There we go. That's actually really cool. Yeah, that just makes it takes a little bit less material. It's a little bit faster. That's very nice. Okay, that's cool. That is really nifty. Hunting dimension. I don't know what that is. If you need to find hostile mobs, use the hunting dimension. Craft the portal frame like you would the nether portal. Light it using a vanilla sword and sneak in the portal to enter. Hunting dimension frame. Logs around a sword, it gives you 4. Does it use the sword? I bet it uses the sword. We don't have enough logs. We won't do that just yet, I don't think. Is this done cooking? Yes. So I think these clay barrels, we can set them out. Just put them right here. And I think they will collect water when it rains. And we can probably also put water in them as well. Do I have any water sitting in this wooden barrel? I don't think I do. Oh, we do. Let's try. Yeah, we can just put water in there. That's kind of nice. And it looks like it holds a lot more. Oh. Well, well then. That's interesting. Okay. That was weird. I don't know if you can pick these up and move. You might be able to pick these up and move them. I don't know. I mean, obviously, you can extend it, and it probably holds more water than this. But I don't know what else the point of that is. Let's go get some tin. Let's go get some more tin, I guess. Let's also go ahead and put our charcoal in there. That'll come in handy later. Let's go see if we can find some more tin. Maybe find the ore that's over here. So if we read this book, I know about this a little bit because I've been watching YouTube videos. It's kind of how I sound a little bit knowledgeable about all this stuff, but I'm not really. I've just been watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos of this pack. I've been trying not to go too far ahead of where I am, but I usually watch about, I don't know, a couple things into where I'm at. So if we look at a field manual, I want to learn about getting started. Samples below 124. Magma box. Be careful. Samples generate on the surface within the same chunk as the corresponding mineral vein. The config allows you to get a small sample of what the entire vein will yield by either right-clicking or breaking the sample. Prospecting might be hard, but once you know, you find a sample within the chunk, generally in the center. If you make yourself a processor's pick ASAP to make the process easier. Okay, so we found it in this chunk. Now let's go ahead and bring up the chunk borders again. And I don't think there was any samples in this chunk to indicate that it might be like a cross-chunk deposit. So I guess we'll find like the middle of this chunk. I want to grab all this stuff though. All these samples just because it's handy. Get extra tin. Let's kind of find where the center of this chunk is, and we'll kind of dig down a little bit. It looks like it's right about here. So we'll start to dig down. I don't know how low we'll need to go. Aha! I have found it, ladies and gentlemen. We have found, it looks like, some tin. Yes, we got it. Okay, cool. Cut the recording there just because it took me a little while of dig. Oh my, this is quite the deposit. So you can see these veins are pretty big. Looks like a cave went right through the middle of this one. But we got some tin. I'll probably go out exploring a little bit, looking for some copper as well, because that'll come in handy. Copper and coal are really the things we need. But yeah, I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of this tin and probably in multiples of 9, because that'll make it easier for when we melt it down. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video, and when we come back, I'll show you if I find some coal or copper or anything else of interest. So stay tuned. Alright everyone, we are back, and I'm going to real quick make a couple things that we need, namely 2. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves this stone anvil, which is one of the... Oh, it actually gave us a mallet. That's really nice. Thought I was going to have to make one. Well, now I have this extra piece of stone. I guess I'll just make a spare one for if this one breaks. There we go. Okay, cool. So we have this stone anvil, and we'll put it over somewhere. Somewhere that works. Okay, cool. So I went ahead and melted down some of this tin. Enough to get a block, and I think there should be enough for one more block. Yeah, cool. So what we do is we take these blocks and we put them on the anvil, and do we right click? It looks like we right click. We right click them, and we get the ingots. Awesome. So we'll wait for this one to cool. I went ahead and made this porcelain faucet and casting basin to pour this stuff out. I was going to melt down all the tin we got, because I did get quite a bit. But I don't want to waste all this charcoal I have, because I'm not quite at a place to where I can get another like fancy schmancy hopper to pipe this stuff out, which I probably should work on getting. But I'm afraid of that whole biome over there where we would need to go to get it. So yeah, that's an issue for now. But I'm curious. I kind of want to do this. Let's make a a dung pipe. I need more wood though. I'm really kind of curious as to whether or what this pipe will do. So let's go ahead and make this. We're going to make this dung pipe and the sewer pipe, which is a tin plate you get from smashing an ingot on a anvil. Makes sense. So let's grab some more planks. We'll do this at nighttime. We'll be a little bit dangerous. There we go. Okay, so we got all that. Let's make some slabs. We'll do that. And that was not enough. That's enough for now. Make 2 of these. There we go. There's that. We got 2 pipes. And I want to make need 2 tin plates, so we'll put this down. Cool. Okay. So we got that. I want to see what these pipes do. I think they're kind of just like newer. I guess they're pipes. So I think what we can do is put a pipe on there, put a thing there. I don't understand. I might have to look this up. But I think that will pipe out of there. So if we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we do that and put those in there, this will cook up. And then I need more wood. This thing where we can't craft planks is really annoying. I don't think that ever unlocks either, which is kind of irritating, but I guess it makes sense. I'm gonna have to move all my stuff here before too long over to closer to our automated stuff maker. Make our life a lot easier. Oh, you know what I bet these do? I bet you can put like a block. If I put a block there, no. I'm confizzled here. Dung pipe. Okay, if we get a chest, let's make a chest. If we put this chest here. No, can we put the chest like on this block, on the same block? No. I'm gonna have to look this up. Because I don't know. Give me a minute. I will be right back. I'm going to look this up. Alright, we are back, and I didn't quite figure out how to use those dung pipes, but I figured I would go out and explore and try to find some copper and coal, and I found these samples. These are malachite samples, or the samples are called malachite, if I can find another one and hover over it. There's some in the water over here. But yeah, malachite samples. These give us copper. And I started digging down over right here in this. This is about this middle of the chunk. But I couldn't find any. But then I started using my dowsing rod, and it showed me right on this block maybe. Yeah, malachite 3. And so I went down, and I found, if we go way down, some beyond this gravel. This is corallium, which is from Abyssal Craft. I don't really know what that's for yet. But then we found malachite, which should give us some copper. Get to the copper. So according to the book, these veins are a little smaller than other sources of copper. But that's okay. I found the copper, and that's really all I care about, is having found the copper. Need to make a kiln, too. That'll be interesting. But yeah, it's kind of nifty that we got some copper finally. So now all that's left to find is coal. I'm going to head over to the nearby mountain biome, because for some reason I feel like it'll be easier to spot and find stuff over there, maybe, hopefully. I don't know what level coal spawns at, but the level this stuff spawns at is actually pretty thin. This stuff only spawns between like levels, like between 39 and 44, so it's a really thin layer where this stuff will spawn. but I've been using the fact that sea level is 64, because if you press F3, you can't see your coordinates. But I've been using the fact that sea level is Y64, and so if I use that for reference, I can just count blocks and find it without too much trouble. That's been nice. So I'll make sure to mark this on the map, because I'm probably not going to grab all this right now, but if I need to come back and get more, I'll be able to get more. So that's really cool. When we come back, I'll probably, if I find coal, I'll come back to camera for that. And then after that, we might work on making an alloy kiln, but chances are we'll probably end up ending the episode right after that. Yeah, so be right back, I guess. Alright, we are back for what will be the final segment of this episode. I checked our total time for this episode, and we're right about where I'd like to be for episode length. I had to make some, make a crafting table, so I had to cut down a tree and make planks. But yeah, kind of lucked out here. I did come over to the mountain biome. As you can see, these really tall mountains here. I don't know if I've shown this on camera yet or before now. I think I might have. But kind of lucked out. I didn't even have to use the any samples or anything. I just kind of found some coal here in the side of the mountain, so that's nice. I again made a new pickaxe, so we have coal here. Locate and mine coal. Wow, what a name for this achievement or advancement. Very clever, I must say. Yeah, we got our coal. That's really nice. It's gonna make us have to rely less on charcoal, which is always nice, because charcoal, at this point, you would think charcoal would be easier to do, but at this point, it's probably easier to just go out and find coal. So, that's what I'll do. So, you can see on the map there, up in the upper right-hand corner, I've been marking stuff with diamond marker points, just to show where I found some ores. So, if we look in our atlas here, I've found another tin area, another copper area, and this over here is the copper area we were at last little segment we did. And now I'll probably mark down this area for coal. Other than that, I'm pretty sure this is all the ore we can find so far. And then eventually once we progress through the ages, I'm sure we'll unlock iron and other such ores. I don't know what other ores there are. Maybe silver and gold and stuff like that. Redstone. The usual stuff. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, I think, let's look at our advancements. Next episode, I think we'll work on making the alloy kiln. I could probably make this, actually, right now. Maybe. What's that thing called? L. Plumb line. Let's look up how to make a plumb line real fast. Just if we see if we can finish off on an achievement. A rock, bolt of string. I actually can't make that right now. Or, actually, I can. Let's make a plumb bob, or a plumb line, whatever you want to call it. A doodad. I don't know why I called it a plumb. I think I saw like a YouTuber call it a plumb bob. That makes one spindle, so let's make two. Make a couple of these. Let's make one of these things. So this thing will actually show us our Y level, so I don't have to do any more counting, which is kind of nice. I think it was like this, right? Yeah, plumb line, cool. And we get to keep the spindles. I'll probably just leave this here. Plumbing into the depths. Cool. Cool. So next episode, I think we'll work on making the alloy thing. I'll probably make an aqueduct just to get the advancement, but I don't really have a need for them right now because I live so close to water and stuff like that. Plus, they're just kind of a pain. From what I've seen, they're kind of a pain to really do anything with. But yeah, I'm going to finish mining up some more of this coal, and that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, again, as I said, we'll do all that cool stuff. It looks like there might be, because we looked at the chunk boundary, it looks like there's more coal down there. Let's go check these samples. I'm pretty sure this is coal, correct? There's some lava here too. Yep, and lava. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, next episode, alloy kiln, other stuff. I don't know what else there is to do beyond the alloy kiln. I mean, obviously we can make bronze and some blood magic stuff. Yeah, so thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. My name's Double E Battery. Take care. Bye-bye.